Hello guys, today in this video, we are going to help you to find out the best Dell laptops in market. I made this list based on my personal opinion and I tried to list them based on their quality, durability, customer review and more. If you want to see their price and find out more information about them, you can check our links in the description below. Number 10. Dell Latitude 15. The Dell Latitude 15 is actually a 14-inch laptop, but with a 15-inch display. Yes, really, Dell is using its Infinity Edge display for a near bezel-free notebook, and it looks gorgeous. As well as the awesome display, Dell also made sure you remain connected for work with a built-in AI for enhanced performance and 5G for true wireless connectivity. It also comes with the security features you'd expect in a business laptop, including an IR camera and fingerprint reader for Windows Hello and an optional proximity sensor. The 9510 can be configured with up to a 10th generation Intel Core i7-1185G7 CPU, 32GB of LPDDR4X RAM, and a 1TB NVMe SSD. Each model has Windows 10 Pro pre-installed. There's the option of a 4K panel too, but regardless of which display you choose, you'll enjoy 100% sRGB color gamut coverage, and lower resolutions will allow the laptop to enjoy upwards of 30 hours of battery life. Number 9. Dell Inspiron 15 2-in-1. The Dell Inspiron 15 2-in-1 is a great solution for people who need the functionality of a graphics tablet with the support of the Windows operating system to run the full versions of applications and software rather than the light, watered-down versions available on tablet devices. It doesn't have a dedicated graphics card, so this won't be the first choice for folks who need to work in a 3D environment, but it's more than capable at running Adobe applications like Photoshop, so you can edit images and create digital illustrations and logos on the go. The lack of GPU also means you're getting a much lighter, slimmer laptop than anything made with gaming in mind, giving it extra appeal for people needing portability. The 4K display can be a big drain on the battery, but when used alongside a stylus, you've got a fantastic tablet to edit images or sketch on, which gives the Inspiron 15 2-in-1 a flexibility advantage over other Inspiron laptops. As with most devices, there are a few trade-offs for such a good quality 2-in-1. The speakers are fairly lackluster, so you won't want to do much audio mixing without adding externals, but given its other strengths, there's plenty to love about this premium 2-in-1 from Dell. Number 8. Dell Precision 5760. The Dell Precision 5760 isn't as well known as the XPS family of Dell products, but this is one of the best portable workstation laptops on the market, suitable for replacing a full desktop setup for folks that don't want to feel tied down to a desk. It has plenty of power, an amazing display and a massive amount of available storage at the top available specifications, with a display that offers up to 100% Adobe RGB and 99% DCI-P3 coverage. There's very little that the Dell Precision 5760 can't handle, making it perfect for running demanding applications or trying to render 4K video. The powerful RTX A3000 graphics card is also the first non-gaming or integrated GPU option to feature on this list, and it's ideal for anyone looking for a portable solution while working with VFX. For context, this will kick out around the same performance as the RTX 3060 gaming GPU, so it's not more powerful than some of the newer mobile graphics card options. If you wanted something more gaming focused for playing AAA titles in your downtime, check out the Alienware line that has offerings up to an RTX 3080 Ti. Its more muted and professional design also makes it more suited to taking into an office or shared workspace than gaming ranges from Dell, so while you can absolutely play games on it, you're not going to blind anyone with an RGB keyboard or aggressive alien-themed motifs. Number 7. Alienware X15. The Alienware X15 is another fantastic laptop that creatives might want to consider if you enjoy the stylings of the Alienware brand. Given it looks like something out of a sci-fi movie, we're happy to report that its performance is also out of this world, which is ideal for creatives who need to run graphically demanding applications. The specs are top of the line, with 11th generation Intel processors that start from the i7 up to the workstation-ready i9, and the only available graphics cards being the RTX 3070 and RTX 3080, so you can also make use of a ton of applications that utilize NVIDIA RTX to boost performance, which is especially useful for 3D artists who use Maya, Blender, and more. Understandably, this is a hellishly expensive device, so while it's certainly got a lot of appeal, it won't be within everyone's budget. Still, if you need a laptop equipped with the most powerful hardware available, then this is one of the more stylish options. There are several configurations to choose from despite the seemingly limited choice of components, one of which is the display. You can select between either FHD or QHD resolution, with FHD having an sRGB 100% color gamut rating and the QHD panel rocking 99% of the DCI P3 color gamut. There are even a few refresh rates to choose from, starting from 165 Hz, which is great for video editors and gamers alike. Number 6. Dell G15. The Dell G15 is the ideal choice if you, like Miley, want the best of both worlds. This relatively budget-friendly gaming laptop has all the power and performance to run your favorite games and demanding creative apps, but in a more professional chassis that lacks the edgy Alienware brand motifs, which makes it better suited to office and school environments. It's also a lot more affordable than an Alienware device, but its specifications will allow you to run creative applications with ease, more so than a laptop without a dedicated GPU. There's sadly no option to include the most powerful graphics cards on the market, which is little surprise given this is a budget-friendly laptop and products rocking an RTX 3080 Ti will cost an eye-watering sum of cash. That means that while you'll be fine running programs like Maya or Blender, it's not going to be as speedy or smooth as it would be running on a desktop PC, or even a beefier laptop, and the fan noise can get a little loud when they're trying to keep the system cool. Still, if you're a student looking for something that can tackle graphic design, photo editing and run most of the Steam game library on a budget, this is a sound option. Number 5. Alienware M17R4. Alienware is a subsidiary of Dell, and the Alienware M17R4 features a choice of either Intel i7 or i9 10th Gen Intel processors, an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070 or RTX 3080 GPU and up to 32 GB of RAM. Those are some seriously impressive specifications, so it's little wonder that while this is technically a gaming laptop, it should also be on your radar if you dabble with demanding creative work like 3D sculpting and game design. Artists and video editors alike can appreciate the near workstation-like build and that dedicated GPU is better suited for modeling software than other popular creative workstation laptops like the MacBook Pro. The processor might be slightly older now that Intel has released its 12th generation CPUs for laptops, but it's still very capable, which makes this beastly device the perfect choice if you're looking for something that can eat through applications like Blender and Unreal Engine 5. And that dedicated GPU means you can also play the latest AAA titles. If you like competitive titles, then there are additional benefits too, such as the 144Hz display that could help give you the edge in a match, but if you don't play any games you'll still see the benefit of smooth playback regardless. There are a few caveats, one being the chassis. While we think it's cool and one of the more unique designs on the market, some folks won't like the RGB lighting and alien motifs. Additionally, the battery life is extremely poor, which isn't unusual for a powerful gaming laptop, so make sure you don't wander too far from a power outlet if you want to grab an Alienware M17R4. Number 4. Dell Inspiron 15-3000. The Dell Inspiron 15-3000 certainly won't be knocking your socks off in regards to power, but it's reliable and well built, and not all of us need an expensive workhorse of a laptop, especially for menial tasks like web browsing or report writing. Because of this, it's likely that you might have used an Inspiron laptop before, either at school or as a work-allocated machine. They appear often in large businesses thanks to its affordability and reliability. Despite it being a budget-friendly option, there are a good few configurations available, from 4GB RAM, 128GB SSD, and a choice of Intel or AMD processor, which is plenty enough to get by in basic applications. You can configure this higher thankfully, as they're hardly world-shattering specs, but they're more than enough for students and work-from-home warriors to write and work on basic design projects if you're on a tight budget. It does mean that you won't be running any demanding applications on this, but digital illustration programs like Clip Studio Paint shouldn't have any issues, and the 15.6-inch HD display is ideal for novice artists looking to try out a digital medium. This budget Dell laptop is also outfitted with various ports and slots including HDMI 1.4 so you can connect it to an external monitor or TV if you find the current display isn't up to your standards. Number 3. Dell XPS 17. The Dell XPS 17 should be your go-to if you want all of the benefits of the smaller XPS 15, but with a larger display. While some may find a laptop of this size to be cumbersome, it's a great asset to video and photo editors who can make use of that extra screen real estate. Despite its size, it's still an amazingly thin and light device that you can easily carry around wherever you go alongside other heavier equipment like cameras or audio equipment, which makes it an ideal powerful laptop for people who want to work remotely or on the move. You also still get many benefits carried over from the 15-inch version, so you can configure it with the latest NVIDIA laptop graphics card to give your creative applications a boost, or simply to play some games in your downtime between work. That glorious 17-inch 4K display makes it well suited for everything from editing 4K video footage, graphic design projects in Adobe Photoshop, and even just chilling out and watching Netflix at the end of a busy workday. This is the first laptop in the XPS range to have disappointed us regarding battery life in our tests, but you can still expect around 7 hours of usage before it needs to be plugged in for a charge, so you don't have to worry about finding a plug socket too often. The price isn't too bad either. While it is expensive, it's worth every penny you pay. Number 2. Dell XPS 15. The Dell XPS 15 really does have everything: the latest powerful components, a fantastic display, and that reliable Dell build quality. It's little wonder then that this is the go-to of many creative professionals, office workers, and more who want a stylish Windows-based alternative to the popular MacBook Pro line of laptops from Apple. You can configure it with an OLED Infinity Edge display for crisp blacks and vivid colors, 11th generation Intel processors, and the latest NVIDIA RTX 3050 or 3050 Ti graphics cards, though Intel UHD is also an option for anyone looking to save some cash. It's ideal for photo editing, video editing, and graphic design, as well as being a great all-rounder. While it's not a gaming laptop by any means, the NVIDIA RTX graphics card is powerful enough to run games like Fortnite or retro indie titles, and that boost to graphics will come in handy for running any demanding creative applications. If you need a laptop with a 15-inch screen, then this is pretty hard to beat, especially when it includes 3 Thunderbolt 4 ports and a built-in SD card slot, unlike some laptops which now require a separate dongle. You're losing the standard USB-A port, which might make hooking up any peripherals like a graphics drawing tablet tricky, but there are Bluetooth options available, and the Dell XPS 15 really is worth the effort. Number 1. Dell XPS 13 2-in-1. The Dell XPS 13 2-in-1 might feel like an unusual top choice in this list, and while it's worth mentioning that raw power isn't everything, this fantastic 2-in-1 laptop is a true all-rounder and very deserving of the top spot, capable of keeping up with a wide variety of workloads. Because of this, it's well suited to almost every industry, making it a great choice for office workers, creative professionals, and students alike. It's lightweight and compact, which is great for portability, and it comes equipped with a fast Intel processor, plenty of RAM, and integrated graphics. You can make a few adjustments to further optimize it for your creative needs, such as bumping the standard 1080p display to a 4K UHD, and if you have especially demanding applications to run, you can opt for 32GB of ultra-fast DDR4 RAM. It also features a 13.4-inch touchscreen, 1TB max onboard storage, and up to 14 hours of battery life, so you can do an entire day's work and still have enough power to watch some content when you get home. Sure, it won't be beating the latest MacBook Pro range on power anytime soon, but it's more than capable of running applications such as Adobe Photoshop, and its ability to fold into a tablet device also means you can pair it with a stylus to avoid requiring a graphics drawing tablet for tasks like photo editing or digital illustration.